Welcome to CNM World News. I'm Orion Banks. Thank you for joining us today. We have an important story that could affect many people, so let's break it down together in a simple and clear way. Tonight, we are tracking several massive stories from around the globe, starting with an extreme heat wave that is breaking records right now in America. A dangerous heat dome is spreading from the Midwest to the East Coast. Right now, over 150 million people are under heat warnings. In major cities like Chicago, Minneapolis, and Kansas City, temperatures feel like they are well over 100 degrees.
This extreme heat is making life very difficult, and local officials are telling everyone
to stay safe and check on their neighbors. But that is not all. The extreme heat is also causing giant storms and powering massive fires. In South Dakota, winds over 100 miles per hour actually knock down massive wind turbines.
Meanwhile, out west, firefighters are fighting nearly 40 large wildfires across 9 states.
In Colorado, a massive fire has already destroyed over 93,000 acres, and we are sad to report that 3 brave firefighters lost their lives while trying to protect others. Now, let's take a closer look at another urgent crisis. Across the ocean in Venezuela, the ground shook with back-to-back earthquakes that caused massive destruction. The disaster has taken the lives of more than 1,700 people. Entire buildings along the coast have turned to dust, leaving tens of thousands of people missing. But amid all this sadness, rescuers are still finding miracles. Just recently, a 21-year-old man was pulled alive from the rubble after being trapped for over 100 hours. Rescuers worked through the day and night to pull him and several young children to safety. However, the danger is not over. Strong aftershocks are still shaking the ground, causing panic and slowing down the rescue efforts. UNICEF reports that nearly 700,000 children are now in urgent need of clean water, medicine, and safety. Here is where the story takes an unexpected turn. Back in the United States, the Supreme Court made 3 major decisions today. First, the justices ruled on mail-in voting. They decided that mail-in ballots sent by Election Day must be counted, even if they arrive up to 5 days late. This is a very important ruling because many people use mail-in ballots, and it could change how future elections turn out. There is another important detail. The Supreme Court also gave the president more power. The justices ruled that the president can fire leaders of independent government agencies for any reason. But they made one big exception. The president cannot fire leaders of the Federal Reserve, which manages the nation's money. Additionally, the court refused to block a $5 million payment that Donald Trump must pay to writer E. Jean Carroll after a long legal battle. Meanwhile, a shocking health battle is being shared by one of the fastest running backs in football history. Former NFL star Chris Johnson has revealed that he is fighting ALS, a serious disease that stops muscles from working. Chris was diagnosed last year at the age of 39. The disease has progressed so quickly that he now has to use his eyes to control a computer that speaks for him. But Chris says he is not giving up, and he is using experimental treatments to fight back and help others. What happens next will be decided tomorrow. The Supreme Court is expected to announce a landmark decision on whether transgender girls can play in girls' school sports. At the center of this battle is a teenager from West Virginia named Becky Pepper Jackson. Becky has identified as a girl since she was young and loves throwing the discus on her school team. While some teammates support her, others have protested, and the state has tried to stop her from playing. Tomorrow's ruling will affect thousands of young athletes across the entire country. And that's today's report. Thank you for watching CNM World News. I'm Orion Banks. If you found this report helpful, please like this video, subscribe to CNM World News, and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you in the next report.